Now, not too long ago, I pinged everyone in my Discord server, join if you haven't yet, and on the YouTube community tab for anyone that had any questions about Tanki Online Classic and Tanki Online. Now, here are the few questions that some people asked. Also, if you do have any questions later after you've watched this video and you feel like I need to answer some, feel free to ask them in the comments down below of this video or on the Discord server under the Questions for Hockey channel. Anyways, let's get right into it. Starting with the first question, will there be protections available for lower rank than Martial? It's slightly annoying going against players at lower ranks who have them from older days. From what I've been told, I'm not a developer, so I wouldn't know exactly if they want to change it, but my opinion would be to change it immediately, at least bring it down to at least Colonel to start preparing yourself for like high legend lobbies, because assuming you do unlock protections in Martial, it'll become extremely hard for anyone to have max prots before they reach legend. Now, that's completely my opinion. I don't know if the developers are going to do anything. Next question. Strategically, is there any maps in Slash games where you would rather have Shaft healing emitters over Thunders? I know Shaft's healing is better to use for longer range, but otherwise it seems inferior to Thunders. Now, I feel like if you're going to use Shaft healing and Thunder healing, as of right now, since Thunder healing just recently got buffed, you would rather use Thunder in close range map, close to medium and close range maps, and Shaft for long range maps, only because the gameplay of Shaft is more so staying back, and with Thunder healing emitters, you could kind of brawl in a way and play like medium range, but overall, yeah, if you wanted to use Thunder healing emitters, you would want to use it at a close range map. As of right now, they're both equally good. I mean, I haven't tested it myself. I might do that in another video, but from what I've noticed and what I've experienced myself, Thunder is better at closer range maps compared to Shaft. Moving on to the next question. Will an account in Tanki Online be transferable to Tanki Online Classic? Will progress be transferred there so I have a legend account there, or is it from scratch? Hazel actually confirmed that Tanki Online Classic everyone will start from recruit. And people that are doing the beta testing for Tanki Online Classic, your accounts are going to get refreshed every single update that does come out. So you don't exactly make any progress until the official game comes out for everyone else. Next question. Why don't we get real alterations or slash augments for big YouTubers do, even when opening containers in small quantity? It's pretty simple. We just open way more containers than you think. A lot of players, there is a bit of luck to it, but behind the scenes for many of YouTubers like me, I open containers every single day, like 7 to 8 containers. And if I do get lucky, I'll make a video on one of those augments. But as of right now, my luck's been terrible. Any bigger YouTuber that has, a lot more containers to spare for themselves, they typically just open it. And for me personally, ultra containers have never been the best. I've mostly gotten all my legendary augments from green containers. Unfortunately, the percentage is so low, so yeah, we just open more containers than the general public. Now it's time to list a few questions down. Do you have a great expectation for Tanki Online Classic on what do you think is going to, or do you think it's going to be a failure? And if Tanki Online blows up, how do you think it's going to affect Tanki Online the main player base, and how do you think it will affect the Tanki Online YouTubers? For Tanki Online Classic, I feel like in a way it might be a good thing. I know a lot of people are anticipating for it, a lot of old players that used to play Tanki Online back in 2015 to 2019 and then quit because, well, Tanki Online became super repetitive and boring for them. Assuming that Tanki Online does blow up, it's the main Tanki Online player base might increase, but there is a chance that majority of those Tanki Online Classic players that come to regular Tanki might quit before they reach any major ranks, only because the current Tanki Online is heavy augment based. If you don't have a good augment, you're not going to survive. And how is it going to affect Tanki Online YouTubes? I think just more overall views, which would mean that we could host more giveaways and maybe engage more with the community. As of right now, it's super plain. Like, any YouTuber that's making any videos is completely drained out because they have no content to make. Every single week there's a new augment, and after that, like, what are you supposed to make content on? Like, I think if there's newer stuff in Tanki Online Classic, maybe it's worth making a video on it. Okay, last 4 questions is, what is your opinion on Tanki Online Tanki Online's meta right now? And would you make videos on Tanki Online Classic when it does comes out? Yes, I will make Tanki Online Classic videos once the early beta testing does come out. What is your opinion on Tanki Online Classic? Tanki Online's meta right now. It's highly DPS based, so the more DPS you have, the more kills you get, but overall, for me, it hasn't changed much. I know for people that are grinding Phoenix augments, it's changed a lot from where Vulcan used to be nothing to what it's become now, like absolutely dominating current matchmaking. I don't know, honestly, to be honest, there shouldn't be a meta in Tanki Online. It should be like everything should be balanced together. I mean, why constantly change the meta if you could, balance the meta together, making all these turrets the same thing, and then all you have to really focus on is on events, valuable, more skins, and just overall quality of life updates. Moving on to the next question, what is your favorite year of Tanki and why? And since when did you start playing Tanki? I started playing, well, I initially started back in 2014, but then I wasn't allowed to play the game because, well, restrictions. And that kind of forced me to quit the game, and then I made a new account, the current account that I have in 2018, and then I kind of semi-quit for half a year, and then I joined back in 2019, where from then onwards, I continued playing until now. I don't exactly have a favorite year, but from what I've noticed and what I've observed over the years is that I feel like 2021 or 2020 might have been the best years for Tanki Online. Well, it was COVID time too, and you had nothing else to do. And also, majority of the events that used to go on in Tanki Online, like the Halloween or the Christmas events, they all used to be like free-to-play friendly in a sense. Like you could get to checkpoint 3 or checkpoint 4 if you just finish dailies, which now in every event is not possible. You can't even reach checkpoint 1 free-to-play with the just weekend missions. That's an unfortunate thing, but it is what it is. And last but not least, the final question. I have a question about Tanki Online, Tanki Fund, and how to get or claim all the Tanki Funds. I mean, how to collect them. Well, Tanki Online Tanki Funds typically happen one, I believe, around Tanki Online birthday, and one in the winter around Christmas time. Now, for the how it works is that you have to buy 1,400, 1,200 Tanki Ruby bundle, and that puts you into the Tanki Online Fund. Now, depending on how much the Tanki Online Fund is worth, you get a certain amount of prizes. So let's say there's 10 million rubies, and you can get like multiple skins or a few hundred containers within that. After the Tanki Online Fund finishes, it takes typically at least a week or a few days for the rewards to slowly start rolling in. And that basically wraps up my video. If you do have any questions, do ask in the comments down below. As for always, I'll see you guys all in another one. Peace.